Hey there, Cerise here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting that like button for future videos that I have uploading right here from the Dominican Republic, North Coast. Right now I'm located in Cabarete, but I go to Sosua, Puerto Plata. I go all over giving you guys information on housing and services that are available to you and also products. Speaking of product, this young lady is eating some meat that I made for her. So I'm gonna sit down and have my coffee and my breakfast. How will you guys make money when you come here to live? A lot of you guys, you work full time and you get your vacation, but you do want to come here and live this life. You do want to look outside and see pools and palm trees and wonderful greenery. This is what you want full time. And you know what? I got to tell you, I feel you. I was able to do it because of my business that I brought along with me. I work online, and it's a great way to make money and live abroad. If you can get a job online, do it. Maybe you don't even have a job idea, but you have a business idea. Please don't give up on your business idea. I can definitely help you grow your business idea. I can help you. I can really help you. As I'm saying, I can help you. I can help you. I'm like looking at my nails. I'm like, oh, I need to help my nails. Yes, I've been moving. Haven't really been doing the beauty treatments. But, it's important to treat yourself really good while you're in paradise. And I heard one story about a video that was made about expats who are broke in the Dominican Republic. There are a lot. There are a lot. You want to know why? It's not easy to make money in a developing country. You have to have great ideas. You have to have a lot of motivation, and you have to have a lot of support and contacts and network. If you're not used to that type of lifestyle, it might be hard to create an income passive enough even, or even strong enough to suffice your lifestyle. Very common. People here they go broke. I've heard it time and time again. But some of those people came here and never left. Some of those people came here and they didn't even have a savings. They came on a vacation and stayed. Some of them were in their late 20s when they came here, and they decided that, wow, they're not leaving. So what were they left to do? They're left to fend for themselves. Some of them don't even have their residencia, like their legal status here. So how can they go get work and be paid like they would back in North America? I commend them for being here for so many years and trying to make it work as best as they can, as best as they could. I commend them. I don't roll my eyes at them. I know one guy, and he's been here for about 10 years. And I heard he did a lot of stuff since he's been here. Some promotions. He's helped people with hotels. Like, Guys, get down here. I just want to digress for 1 second. Look at this wonderful piece of white cheese. I love it. I'm going to wipe my lens. By the way, what am I eating right now? I'm eating some arugula, wild arugula, with tomato, with some oil, a little tiny drop of oil on top, salt, pepper, and a little piece of cantaloupe right there. Nothing fancy, but delicious and healthy. Because remember, this is supposed to be my healing home, guys. And so far, it has been. I've been loving it. And although I have a good income here, I would say if I didn't, I would be scared every day. I don't know how some of you do it who have been here and you just work off the fat of the land. I really can appreciate you guys. When I heard the story about a couple of people mocking someone here that, they were in the club together or something like that. And apparently the foreigner who lives here was expecting the other person to pay for all their drinks and all that stuff, and it made it obvious that the person didn't have as much money. And so it got back to me that that they were fake bawling. Like they sound like they're bawling all the time, but really they're not. What? Come on, we're not kids in a playground any longer. There's no fake bawling. People are allowed to talk the way they want, and if they're broke, they don't have to tell anybody else, as long as they're living their life here. I know in America there's a lot of, Canada, North America rather, there's a lot of people living on credit. On credit. They don't have money in the bank. Not one lick of savings. What's the difference? Well, they have to work every day for their money still. And, the more they work, the more bills they accumulate, because the more they have to spend to get back and forth from work, whether it's for clothing, whether it's for gas or their car, whether it's because their mortgage is so high. Like, I don't know, guys. I think the comparisons are similar. You're either broke here and living off the fat of the land, or you're broke in North America living from paycheck to paycheck. What's the difference, really? Myself, I refuse to be broke. I hustle here. I didn't come with a big savings. I really didn't. I know people who came with a big savings and spent like crazy. I like to save. I don't mind shopping at La Puga. I don't mind going to the cheaper call models and shopping. I don't mind, looking for a good place with cheap rent. I don't mind at all. A lot of you guys will come down here with money and you spend it up like crazy. That's not good when you're looking to stay somewhere longer, right? You always want to make sure that you have everything at your fingertips, even if it's high up, like a Scott towel. How was your meat, honey? You don't like it? You don't like your meat? And there's also food that I can afford for Noche here. She's my baby, my best friend. And I like to afford good food for her too. But how do I do that? Through earning money while I'm here. Whether it's online, whether it's ideas that I come up with. Right now, I'm in talks with a man who has green amber. And he wants to sell it around the world. Green amber. I was also speaking to another woman the other day, online from Bermuda. I was speaking to her via WhatsApp, and she has a beautiful jewelry line from the Dominican Republic here that she plans on selling all around the world, in England and Bermuda, and importing it. I thought that was such a wonderful idea, and she's helping people here, business owners as well. So when you do get here, get connected with other business owners. Yes, it's great to get connected with expats and stuff of that nature, but don't think that every expat is living off the hog of the land. This is paradise, but you're going to get your little pricks, and I mean like pricks as in prick in the skin. I don't mean prick as in people, but you're going to get them too, I'm sure. But you just got to, mind your business and keep it moving. And really go take a jump in the lake, for real. If you get too heated or too worried, just go jump in the Rio. The Rio here is healing. It's a river. and it's wonderful. Don't get too worked up, but do come with a hustle. I had a woman contact me and she has a few children, and she said she has a jewelry making business idea and she wants to come down here and make jewelry on the beach and start up a business. I've seen those open and I've seen those fail very quickly without a better plan. Coming here and opening up something on the beach, unless it is something niche that's really going to get the people, then chances are you're going to melt in with all the rest of the vendors. I'm not saying don't come and sell jewelry, but I'm just saying make sure it has something on it that's going to, that you can also sell online and you're not relying on sales here from tourists only. Because when people come here, they're looking for good deals. It's not easy to make money on like every single idea you have. I'm growing Moto Made very slowly. I haven't been getting paid too much for Moto Made myself because I want to make sure that my Moto conchos and my maids are getting paid first. And that's what the first rule of business is. Make sure you pay back the business and you pay your employees before you pay yourself. So any businesses that I have going on here, motomade.com, where you can call a Moto concho from wherever you are, in Puerto Plata, Sosua, Los Charamicos, El Bate in Sosua, and also here in Cabarete. You can be on the beach, you can be at your hotel, you can be anywhere. And if you don't have anything except a credit card on you because you ran out of cash, you can contact me and just be like, Cerise, I need a moto concho. Send me a secure credit card link. I'll send you a secure credit card link. You pay online, just like you would Uber, and I will send you a moto. I can also send you a car if a car is necessary. And I can also send you a maid if you need a maid to go clean up your hotel or, your Airbnb or your home, whatever. And that's what I created here. But it takes some time to start making money off that. I have to accumulate the money from the business, put it into the business cards, put it into the promoting, pay for the ads online, not only on Facebook, but also on Instagram, and also promote them all over, right? So it takes time, it takes energy, and it takes money. A lot of people, you guys come here and you're like, yeah, I'm going to buy a cheap piece of lamb. I'm going to live cheap for the rest of my life. And that's it. And that's not it. This is a developing country with a lot of people who are coming here. And if you're going to come here with a little bit of an income. Work online. It's a great way to still be able to be in touch with the outside world. And, offer people something. Offer people something that they're going to really use. There's a lot of natives here who have money, you know. Dominicans are not broke people. I know a lot of wealthy Dominicans. I know a lot of Dominicans that don't mind buying things and good things for good services. Even my services. Dominicans will often ask me about my soul coaching services. One person told me when I first moved here, "Oh, your prices are too expensive. A Dominican will never want to buy your services." And I was like, "That's okay. I have my existing clients from Canada." And you know what happened? Wow, when I got here, Americans started to understand what I do for a living, soul coaching. And not only did they want soul coaching sessions, they also wanted me to teach them how to be soul coaches. They also wanted me to teach them how to grow their businesses. And Dominicans also wanted me to soul coach them. And guess what? A lot of them do have money. So don't come here thinking that they're going to beg you for your money and try to take advantage of you all the time. That's one thing I keep hearing from you guys. When you're like, you want to come here and live, you want to move here, you get set up, you got your money in your pocket, you got your savings, you got your passive income. Your next thing is, are you going to be taken advantage of? Well, if you put yourself in a position of that, then you will be, right? I mean, we're all going to do something here, but I wasn't really taken advantage of too much. I didn't come with a huge savings, like I said. I came here with a business and a lot of business ideas. I saw what people like and I started to offer it. You can do the same thing. There's a lot of room out there. As Mr. T from the Educated Traveler channel often talks about, he says there's lots of cheese in the cheese factory for all you mice. So, and I agree with him. Even if I make a video and someone else, another vlogger, makes a video with the same title and the same content, it's not going to be the exact same video. It's totally fine because it's going to be different content, and it also will offer you guys a different perspective, because the main thing is you guys, right? You guys who are coming down here to move, to visit, or just to stay long term. So you guys can get your cheese from the cheese factory. I can take you. The cheese is not too sharp. I like real sharp cheese. And cheese is not too sharp. But hey, the tomatoes are great. The wild arugula is awesome. And even though the cheese is not sharp, it's still really good. I've gotten used to it. I'm getting full now. But yeah, guys, you really got to come down here and check it out first. You'll see that there's things here cheaper than back home in Canada and America and Germany, and especially if you go to a butcher and you're a meat eater, you'll get really cheap meat. Rice is really cheap. Provisions are just cheap in general, right? And I think it's a really good idea. What does she do with this meat? It's a really good idea to shop around and save money. But again, if you have a business idea right now that you believe in, then start working on it from where you are right now at home. Start working on your business idea, because you never know how you can grow it here. There's a lot of there's a lot of foreigners here who might really love your services and be able to help enhance your services, what you're offering. You never know what you're going to offer. Like for me right now, when I first got here, I was good with my business that I have, right? And I could just live on that business for the rest of my life doing what I'm doing. But I wanted to offer you guys services. Things like when you get down here, make things easy for you, help you get those apartments that are a lot cheaper, help you get the hotels that are a lot cheaper, help you meet people and network for your own sanity when you're down here and you don't get bored or anything of that nature, right? So that's what I want to do. I want to help. And so I created all those services. And aside from Moto Maid, I also help you guys find apartments. I help you guys buy homes, villas, land, businesses. There's so much I'm involved in now because I saw the need for it. A year ago, I started to see the need for it, and I was like, it would be great if this was offered, that was offered, blah, blah, blah. And I saw what I needed in regards to being a tourist slash new person here and all that stuff. And so I wanted to offer that to people who came here. So I started to say, hey, once I figured it out, I was like, hey, this is how you do things, guys. Do it like this and you'll be successful. And then once I started to do that, people started to say, well, Cerise, do you think you could do it for me? Do you think you can help me do it? And, and I'd be like, well, yeah, I'm just a little busy right now, though, doing other things. And then, of course, they say, I'll pay you for your time. And then when I realized that I was getting paid for my time to just be here and give information, that's when I started to realize the need for different business ideas and to promote them differently. And now that I got into the real estate and selling homes and renting like crazy in Sosua and everything like that last year and also this year, coming out strong out the gate, wow, I realized that a lot of you who are moving here, you need furniture. I got this furniture. It's not your classic furniture, Dominican style, because I didn't want your classic Dominican style. I wanted something that reminded me of home. And at home, my furniture, my living room was usually black, white, and red, always. And I used to have like just an accent wall. But I pretty much just love black and white and red. And now this is yellow, and I'm like, wow, this looks cute together. And now I'm just like eclectic styling it and all that, which is fine. But I know a lot of you people out there, you guys like nice furniture. You like nice furniture. You can get your classic furniture, or you can get your like traditional furniture, or you can get something more modern and something contemporary, right from fixtures, light fixtures, to fridges, to stoves, to couches, to toilet seats, to faucets, whatever you want. I'm going to help you guys because that's what I've done. I've turned my lifestyle into a business, and that's what I did here to collect a passive income, which is now becoming an income, not just passive. So now with my income from my business and then stuff of that nature, you can see growth in someone's life. You know, you can see where someone can go from El Bate, Sosua, to Cabarete in a tree house and be like, okay, well, her work is happening. It's unfolding. Everything is doing great. You guys can see growth. Yes, of course, I moved like 5 times since I've been here, but that's because I was not content in one place, or because of the last place. It was not my choice. I had to move. I was going to move to a place called La Mulata, but I decided not to. And that was because it wasn't as much of a good deal. It was $600 a month, even though it had a private pool and it had everything someone would want, 2 bedrooms and everything like that for 600 a month. I just wasn't into it. I didn't want to be all the way up at the top of the hill. And I really didn't want to be in Sosua any longer anyway. Not to knock Sosua, but just to keep it real. A lot of people find that it's great in Sosua to visit. Every time someone would say that to me, like someone would say, Cerise, I live in Cabarete. I definitely don't live in Sosua. How do you do it? And I would take offense to it. I'd be like, what? I love Sosua. And I do love Sosua. But we do have to recognize that once you're in Sosua and you get used to the streets of Sosua, it's a very small place. You see the same faces every day. You eat the same food every day. Everything is all the same, and it comes more like a fantasy land of, oh, hey. And, I'm always doing work and I'm always busy, so I always have that outlet. But at the same time, wow, I like Cabarete. Cabarete, I can sit and I can chill. I can go down the street. I'm in Pro Cab. Yesterday, I took my Pasola and I went all the way to the front gate of Pro Cab, left my Pasola there, went grocery shopping, and rode my Pasola back in again. So needless to say, the Pasola itself, okay, it's just very boy. I don't know how to explain it. It goes very fast, very quickly. It's like rigged to a little teenager type of character personality, because you have to torque it really, really hard in order for it to go. And then all of a sudden it just goes, zoom, and it takes off really quickly. So, and it's a little short for me. So I'm going to trade that one in and get a different Pasola. And I'm going to do that here in Cabarete, where they do that really good on the highway here. They have cars as well, which I am going to get a car. Initially, I thought I'd get a car like, next week. But now I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm going to do the Pasola thing and get a Pasola that I like. A Pasola that's not so rugged, and a Pasola that's more like, an old lady cart. It's just something like that to get me from A to B, so I can check out all the wonderful properties here in Cabarete for you guys. I'm already hooked up with some luxury places I'm going to be showing you guys, and I'm already connected with a bunch of people I'm really looking forward to promoting businesses here and just sitting on the beach. It's very different. But in regards to being able to live in Cabarete, you guys can do it. It's not pricier. That's just a myth. Yes, there are a few places that do have a higher rent than what. No, no, I know Sosua, because now it's going through my mind. Sosua is quite expensive rent too. It's not cheap. Sosua is quite expensive. The farther out you go from Sosua, the cheaper it gets. Like, for instance, I can get you a 3 bedroom in Puerto Plata for the same price. In Sosua, you would pay for 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, right? So it's a little bit more expensive in Sosua. But there's really good businesses in Sosua, really good restaurants. Like, for instance, Jolly Roger on Pedro Clasante. Wow, they have a really good thing going on there. They have like bingo. I don't play bingo, but they have like bingo. They have karaoke. They have all your popular things that you like to do, and they're very interactive. Community restaurant, and that one. I'm just trying to think of some other places. You guys know I love Plan B. And there's just so many other places, but I'm going to do a whole entire guide and a whole not tell all of my experiences in Sosua. I'll do that in the next few days. I'm still not completely settled in. I'm thinking I'm going to create a corner, like a corner to talk, and I'm going to put that chair right there, over there, and I'll start doing videos of myself once in a while too. I don't like to put myself on camera all the time because I always like to show you guys what I'm looking at. I love to share with you guys what I'm seeing, and even just looking up and stuff like that, because I love it so much and I love to share it. Right? But what I'm going to do is like a couple of videos. Well, probably once a week, I'm going to do a chair video, sitting right there and letting you guys know my progress on my weight loss. Like, these will be personal videos where I'm not showing you the world through my eyes and the lens, but I'm sharing my heart with you guys through the camera. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, map my progress of losing weight, map my progress of getting used to Cabarete, and that's it, guys. So please, just to wrap up here, I didn't want to turn this into a 30-minute video and be long-winded, but I just wanted to share so much with you guys like I always do. And I just want to say, when you get here, do expect to have a passive income. Don't expect to save as much money as you think. If you plan on buying, then you might save, because, you'll spend a big chunk and then you'll become a miser. But if you plan on renting, let me know, whether it's in, Cabarete where I'm at, whether it's in Sosua, whether it's anywhere on the North Coast, guys. I can get you a place. You just gotta let me know what your wish list is. Like, for instance, just to give you an idea, a gentleman told me that he really wants a cheap place here in Cabarete, and he couldn't find a place, and the cheapest he could find was $300 a month. I said to him, well, I could find you a place for $100 down in the barrio, right? And it's safe. When I say down in the barrio, it's it's not the hood. Trust me, there's a lot of foreigners that live there. It's just a more humble place to live. It's maybe you get a place like maybe the size of just this room right here, not over there. Imagine it just cuts off right here. So imagine like this, and then this whole space. Okay, you can get it for you for like $70, $100, depending. Right? It would come with a washroom, it would come with a sink, and a place where you can put your stove and your fridge, and also a place where you can put your bed and your clothes. So it's really just a studio. But for $100 a month, here in Cabarete, a walk to the beach, you can't go wrong. Especially if you're willing to be like me, real humble, like real cool cat, just really just live off the fat of the land. Even here, I don't have air conditioning, but there's a lot of ventilation. That's glass right there, but there's a lot of ventilation, and every single window has a screen, so I don't have to worry about bugs or anything of that nature. This is one of the best places I've been lived in, because I don't have to worry about bugs. I don't have to worry about anything. Look at this. Ah, I love it. Guys, if you're looking for a nice, comfortable place and you want to sleep in a treehouse, let me know. I'm here for you. Alrighty, give me a shout. 829-702-7726. Also, please keep in mind, if you have a business idea, I can help you. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your ideas. Please keep moving forward. Do what you got to get done. You will make it. It is not easy, but it is not hard either. And you got to do your research. A lot of you guys are doing your research, and I'm very proud of you. When you call me up, you know already what you're talking about. You just need a little confirmation that you know what you're talking about. And, some of you call me up and you're just beginning your search and you're like, Cerise, where do I start? And you know what? I can help you do that too. I can help you get picked up at the airport and help you get to your Airbnb, your apartment, your villa, your studio, whatever it is you want, and get settled. I can give you a list of places that you can go to. And I'm going to be working with a few restaurants in Sosua and Cabarete on a discount like certificate. And if I contact the owner, because most of these people will be my friends, and if I just say, hey, my friend's going to stop by or my viewer's going to stop by, can you please give them maybe 10% off on a drink or 10% off on a meal, or even just, a little gift of some kind, whether it's a little appetizer or whatever. That's what I'm working on right now. I don't have any of those restaurants nailed down yet, because ideally I also want to work with the chefs in those restaurants so I can help big up the chefs as well. Like, for instance, Chef Brian, a wonderful man who works at Plan B. And he's very well known in Sosua, and he's a chef in general. And I would love if I was like, hey, chef, is it okay if I send someone your way? They're on their way right now. Can you give them, a little something free on the side? Just a little taste tester, because he cooks jerk chicken and everything, right? So oxtail, curry goat, all that. So it's not going to be anything for him to give a little nugget of, something on the side. I want you guys to really be able to go to certain places and stretch your legs and stretch your arms and open your mouth and yawn and get that full relaxation, tranquilo experience that you're coming for. I want to be your one-stop shop, because I know that the people that I work with are honest, and the people that I work with are looking forward to working with people like you. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to close out. You can also email me at ceresefairfax@gmail.com. Take care. Big blesses. Look at this view I have going on. I am in love.